we're missing 2 people. And those 2 people are going to be the ones getting us through the game. So for now, let's send it up to Golden Boy and Dr. Lupo!
Thank you so much, Zeke, and thank you so much, everyone here in the Forum in LA. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. This is hype. This is the Creative Showdown. How you feeling today? I like it. Maybe you should try it. I think you have a better rapport with them than I do.
You may be a global treasure and a national icon, treasure, global icon. I can never get it.
You can never remember.
But my name is Dr. Lupo, and if you're here at the LA Forum in beautiful Los Angeles, California, I need you to make some noise right now. That's a little better.
You're way more over than I am.
I've done it 1 or 2 times.
You've done it 1 or 2 times. You know, I will say, though, it's a joy to be back here with you once again. Last year, we had the opportunity to commentate the Fortnite Pro-Am together, and now a year later, so much has happened in the world of Fortnite, and we're here at the historic Forum in LA, about to call probably one of the craziest things you're ever going to see. It's a world premiere game mode and map, something that we have not done before in a Fortnite competition, Lupo. And I have to say, I said it, you know, previous days when we got a chance to look at it. It's one of the most fun things I've ever had the pleasure of commentating in my career.
It is actually pretty crazy. We've done some rehearsals, so everybody that's out there, keep in mind, it might not be brand new to us, but everybody that's on the stage, minus that little warm-up game, they have no idea what's coming down the pipe. It is going to be insane. There's a lot of creativity that's been put into this creative map. Lo and behold, there we go, the correlation of words. Pretty good at that. But I do, honestly, if you could, please, I need to know more about the game mode.
That's right. So let's just jump right into it. We've been talking about it. We've really hinted at it, but now it's time to show you the Sky Station Showdown.
Mucha gente pasó un torneo
Creative Showdown. This brand new map is a collaboration between Team Evolve and Epic, made specifically for this event. Now let's break down how it all works. For this very special event, we are bringing you an exciting King of the Hill style game built and created by Team Evolve. 8 teams of 4 players will start at their home base on the edge of this massive flying city. Together, they will push 3 capture circles, racking up points by holding them down for their team. As each team heads toward the capture points, they'll need to protect their team's VIP, who plays a key role in this game mode. If they get eliminated, they'll respawn at the team's home base. The VIP is the only player who can earn points for your team while in the capture circle, earning 3 points per second. They are also the only ones who can wield the Infinity Blade, which deals massive melee damage and enables the wielder to jump incredible distances. It's the rest of the team's job to make sure the VIP gets to the capture circle and stays there as long as possible, without being eliminated.
O sea que por cada segundo que pase dentro de la zona van a tener 3 puntos, ¿no? Y vida, por lo que veo.
If lots of teams are fighting for the same point, there could be an open circle elsewhere. Hold up. Did I say 3 capture circles? Actually, there's a 4th one. Partway through the match, the 4th capture circle in the center of the map will open up and will award 4 times more points per second than the others. With high reward comes high risk. After each match, teams will be ranked based on how long they held the capture circles and earn overall points based on their rank in that game. Those points will be added to an overall leaderboard, and at the end of 6 matches, the team with the most points wins.
El equipo con más puntos gana. Epic Games.
I told you it was crazy.
A ver, el primer equipo en que llegue a los 1000 puntos gana o el equipo que lleve el mejor puntaje en la partida. Ah, amigo. O sea, la zona A, B y C dan 3 puntos por segundo y la zona D da 12 por segundo. Por posicionamiento del 8 al top 5 te dan 1 punto, del top 4 2, top 3 te dan 3. Y top 2 te dan 4. Por ganarlo te dan 5 puntos. O sea que en total te llevas 13, 10, 15 puntos por ganarla.
Hero Leonvo.
Hola. Ok, son 6 partidas. 6 partidas de creativo, loco. Ojo la Poki, ahí está la Pokimane con los Pokimane.
Share with them how we felt about the game. And then, as I had explained it to people, the one word that kept coming out of everyone's mouths was crazy. So yes, Team Evolve, the crew that designed this, also had a chance to speak to them. Crazy. Crazy. It is going to be so cool when these teams finally take the
mañana es
la
Pro Am.
The other part of it too is their loadouts, right? You're going to be using blue weapons, so you'll have a blue tac. You also wait. You seem like you have some.
Well, I just wanted to talk specifically about that. You're going to say there's a blue AR.
Yeah, a blue AR.
Blue tactical shotgun.
Yes, I feel like you're coming up with
blue hunting rifle.
Yes.
Impulse nades.
Yes.
And that's it. Do you want to know something kind of cool? One thing that
I knew it.
Do you want to know one thing that they don't have, Golden Boy?
I knew it. I knew this was happening.
One of these bad boys right here, but I do.
Okay, well, do you know that I thought we were friends.
Listen, all right, I trust you. Okay. You trust me?
I trust you.
And if you're here at the forum in LA and you would like to acquire one of these, you can actually go pick it up. It's in the merch store right now.
And
the coolest thing I think about it is
Colaboración
this dart
con
right
Nerf.
here. This is the only one signed by Dr. Lupo in history, and now it's going out into the crowd.
Oh boy.
Wow, loco.
Enjoy.
Mira lo lejos que llegó.
No. Good luck and be gentle to each other down there.
It's a good thing you didn't pelt like a grandmother or something.
Meanwhile, this one's coming home with me.
Oh, that's not fair. Okay, well, that was that. There you go. That's pretty awesome. Then once again, you can pick that up here at the event. So huge shout out to Nerf for that one. But let's now talk about the rosters.
Ojo, veo Courage ahí en el equipo de Lil ¿qué decía? Por aquí, Lil Wish. No era Courage, era Cypher.
I would have to say,
Patriota
I think that the compositions of players
Courage está en Llama Records.
Very well.
Ojo con el equipo de Llama.
I think a pretty stacked team.
You're trying to say you think the Cuddle Crew is the most likely team to win this.
Come back to me later on that. I don't know. I haven't quite settled on it yet. I haven't quite settled on it.
A second. A lot of very well-known names, both on the content creator and the celebrity, the VIP side. Don't forget, all 8 of those golden ticket winners are part of that team. Here's your celebrity roster.
Los jugadores invitados.
Jack Dylan
Los que son celebridades
Jordan
y
Fisher,
todo eso.
Raphael Dracon, Phantoms, Mackenzie Borg, Xavier Woods, and the Lost Kings.
And Xavier Woods giving himself
a big hug.
A good cut. And then here are your golden ticket winners: Handbam Tango, Lester, Zach Hardy, Ricori, Confumus, Beast, and
A veces hay que cambiar el nombre, Yo me fijé.
This guy, I don't know how he manages. He has. You said it. He has to buy a lotto ticket.
Yeah, you snuck in, dude. That's got to be the case.
It's unbelievable stuff from these guys there. They went through the trials earlier this week, and then they were able to get to this point. Pretty fun. And they're also going to be playing for a lot of money. So those golden ticket winners are going to have something very special as well. Let's actually take a gander at that right now. So as we mentioned earlier this week, this event is for charity. All these players are going to be competing for respective charity of their choice. $1 million.
$1 million charity prize pool is
being given away in charity prizing. That is incredible stuff there.
Pero es un torneo, ¿cómo se llama? Para la caridad. Donativo para la caridad.
So third each for basically getting that first place prize.
Keep in mind, no matter where they place, every single team, all 8 teams take home a little bit of
Vale, estos
charity
son
money
los
for
premios por
every
llegar a
single
Nueva York y por jugar, por ganar en Nueva York.
The right side of the screen right there is very important. The #1 team, their golden ticket winner. First, they got lucky at E3. They made their way here. They got selected to be on a team. Imagine if you win 2 tickets, flights, hotel,
¿Qué dices?
all the way out to New York
Si
City
ganas
for
2
the World
tickets
Cup
en
Finals, July 26th to the 28th.
en este torneo, te pagan el hotel y el vuelo.
On the map, it could be Handbam. Who knows? We'll have to find out in just a little bit. But we got a lot of people here in the crowd, about to enjoy themselves some Fortnite action. It's been quite the show so far, and I know everyone wants to jump into some gameplay. And don't worry, we're going to be doing that relatively soon. But you know, also there's been some fun things. I think if there's one thing Fortnite is, it's always fun, and there's always something crazy going on in the world of Fortnite. And Lupo, I understand that you had the opportunity to play something that I never thought would make its way to Fortnite. What was it?
So at E3 this year, you made it out to Los Angeles and made your way to the convention. You got tickets. You were lucky enough to make your way to the Fortnite booth. You had the opportunity to play a game mode called Prop Hunt. something we've seen in the past, and a number of creative teams put something together. I had the chance to stream it. I may have recorded a couple Twitter videos as well and put those out there. So Prop Hunt is a classic community mod being reimagined within Fortnite by the talented Stray Kite dev team. It's basically a face-off of hide and seek. You have 2 teams of 8. And they take turns playing the hunters and the props, and you scan items on the map and literally become them as a prop. And if you can last your way all the way to the end as a prop and collect the coins and sneak your way around, you'll get the victory royale. Meanwhile, the hunters have a plethora of weapons and boogie bombs to try and seek out the props that may be hiding in plain sight. It's a really, really cool mode. I'm super excited for it to come up very soon. You can see it before you know it, all the way to Fortnite. On pretty much every device that I own, which is still insane.
Yeah, it's also
prácticamente lo que están diciendo es que el grupo de la, a ver, de la izquierda tuvo la oportunidad de jugar el nuevo modo de el típico modo de carrera, de que te conviertes en un objeto y te coges.
Even Laserbeam is standing up, cheering the crowd on. If you're here at the Forum in Los Angeles, California, make some noise.
Los Ángeles. Pero entonces están en la E3 todavía, loco.
That's not fair. That's not fair. But anyway, in any case, folks, it's about to go down. Sky Station Showdown. We broke down the map, and don't worry, as we are in the game, we're going to continue to educate and help you all through it, because here
Cuando eres privadas.
the first match of the summer block party.
Cuando las privadas, no lo sé, venga, es que la verdad es que me cansé de ser privada, loco. Ahí el screenwriting es jodido. Ojo con el tirado que está echando, ¿qué? Echarle el clip.
I've never seen more serious faces in my entire life.
Pero pongan, vale, gracias.
Right now, the gentleman down on the floor, Sundown.
Vale, el equipo llama 27 puntos.
Let's go over this real quick. The top middle of your screen, and here's
Ojo,
all
que
3
matan al Jordan,
of the
loco.
initial control
¿Qué
points.
fue eso,
There's a
loco?
15-minute timer. That's how long all 6
Correct,
of these matches will be. Remember,
Correct,
after
es un
8
juego
minutes
muy bueno,
have gone through, at 7 minutes remaining, that 4th
Wow,
control
murió
point in the
Soldier.
bottom middle does open up, and that's worth 12 points per second. On the top
Ojo que
right
se llevan
corner, you do
6
have
puntos,
the
loco.
entire list of standing for this current game, and up there at the top,
Wow,
you
lo
got a little
pasaron.
back and
Lo
forth
pasaron por
between
3 puntos.
your, I believe, your favorite choice, the Cuddle Crew.
Mackenzie.
That's right. I am
a company for just a second.
Ay, que no llega.
big fan of the Cuddle Crew. Think that this is going to be a dominant team here. In second place, as we mentioned previously, Lupo.
Está bueno el modo, o sea, el modo de juego no, porque es creativo, ¿sabes? Pero está bueno el mapa, es lo que me refiero. Es como un captura la zona, ¿sabes?
And hopefully they will be able to climb up, because the game is not out of hand just yet. No one's really been able to establish themselves in a very firm lead here. There you can see Courage along with our golden ticket winner. The other golden ticket winner is actually going to go in for the fight. I believe that's actually going to be, I want to say, yeah, that's Ambush King, Davier, who's going to be in the action, but then Courage JD able to take one down, and he finds himself another. That is going to clear out this objective and allow them to hold it down. And remember, you do have builds. You get Siphon from health and builds. You get a little bit of that to be able to protect your VIP.
Gosh. Courage going absolutely massive there. For just a moment, I think he defended the blue control point like it was an all-you-can-eat chicken parmesan buffet, but does go down eventually. I think he picked up 9 eliminations. Meanwhile, the Sunshine Soldiers, your VIP on the screen, Lost Kings. You see a quick little note there. Robert Abisi and Nick Shanholz named themselves Lost Kings because they felt lost when they first moved to LA. Kind of poetic that they find themselves back here at the Forum right now.
That's right. This venue is very historic. A who's who. A name list that I honestly was blown away by when I walked down through the halls of this venue, and it's been really fun to be here and be able to call some Fortnite. Now, here's the thing, folks. We are pretty early in this game, and Fish Fam have looked very strong. Remember, Fish Fam is going to be Moosel, Vicstar, as well as Mackenzie, and Comphimus, their golden ticket winner. So they're holding on to that lead, but it is going to be a very fragile one, and we're also going to have some of the Little Whip Warriors now pushing on forward. This is going to be Phantoms, the other duo that we have playing in this competition.
This play actually just moved them from, I believe, 5th all the way into 2nd place. And 1 or 2 more ticks, they're now in 1st. Little Whip Warriors taking over up top. Cypher PK defending his team's honor. You see Lachlan And the Phantoms on your screen as well. Meanwhile, their golden ticket winner sitting on 3 eliminations currently. Laser Beam, though, Impulse Grenade. Keep in mind a couple notes about this game mode if you're watching. There is no fall damage, so while Impulse Grenades are excellent at clearing off a control point, it does not mean they're going to pick up an elim for that. On top of that, every single player, the non-VIPs, start with 5 total possible builds, so 50 wood in their inventory. And on elimination, they're picking up 58 Fear Shield and 25 wood, so kind of 2.5 builds per elim goes straight into the inventory. So there's not a ton of building opportunities. You need to be very particular about where you put what. You see here.
There's a lot of builds being laid out now, Lupo. And this is something I don't think we've seen before when we've reviewed this game. Yeah, Cuddle Crew, no shocker there. And if they hold down, and look at the way that they built the fort around here, but Vansons is going to push on in, and they manage to shut him down. Xavier Woods hitting him with a good old-fashioned clothesline along with the Ghost duo.
The goal here, I think, the idea is that they're going to take ownership of this control point entirely until that timer ticks over. By the way, you want to hit that little bit of info up there?
Wait,
top left of your screen.
Oh, yes. Xavier Woods, American professional wrestler. This guy, yes, he is actually in 6 video games. He's also a multi-time tag team champion. And he's got a pretty decent YouTube channel.
I need to be honest with everybody, just so they know the truth. You were fangirling so hard before he got here. You love to see it.
Hey, man, you know, I've had the opportunity to hang out and work with Xavier Woods in a ton of events in the past. Dude is a genuine gamer. He was actually playing Fortnite on his Switch, getting ready for today. That was how hardcore he was about all of this. And then I told him, hey, buddy, you're actually going to be using the Infinity Blade. And he says, you know what? I'm going to finish this game out anyway. He proceeded to get eliminated immediately after. But it's okay. We'll gloss right past that one. It's perfectly fine. Score update, though, for everyone. 309 for the Fish fam currently. That is looking great for Mackenzie Borg and his squad, excuse me. They're nailing this map right now.
Mackenzie's sitting on 2 eliminations. You see that elim count in the bottom left. Their golden ticket player currently not in. You have to wait for those respawns. And if you do see anything here, if you're here at the forum, if you're watching online, no matter where it is, please do me a favor. Use that hashtag SummerBlockParty and share the fun with everybody involved, because you will not see an event like this again. It is insane here.
Yeah, very different format from what we're usually treated to when it comes to a Fortnite event. We're always taken to the island and jumping out of the battle bus for some good old-fashioned Fortnite, but this time around, Sky Station Showdown is going to be the battleground where these players will take the stage. Little Whip Warriors, this is going to be Phantoms, and I think I'm very impressed, I would say, with Phantoms picking up quite a few eliminations. Oh, man, and when you have that Infinity Blade and you get caught in that animation, you can't, it takes a while for it to conclude. And if you manage to play a little keep away there, Lupo, you can punish the Infinity Blade players. So the VIP, while sure they're going to be very powerful, they're not, they're not impervious to pain. They will get hit if you play your cards right.
You're trying to tell me that you can eliminate the player with the sword in their hand? I don't believe you. I'm kidding. 8.5 minutes remaining in this match. Keep in mind when that timer at the top does say 7, that 4th control point worth 4 times as much as the other 3 will open in the bottom middle, and expect chaos almost immediately. It's going to be insane. Fish fam right now sitting at 537 points. Meanwhile, Ravens Revenge here, decent number of eliminations, find themselves down there in 6th. 2 teams though, Funky Fighters, the Chicken Champions, don't have any. So here's what we're going to do. You ready for this? I need every single attendee to make some noise, because they need you. They need you out there. Please, if you could, cheer them on.
They really do, and I'm pretty shocked that the Chicken Champions are hurting the way they are. They were talking a big game in the pre-show earlier on, Lupo, feeling very confident about how they were going to play. Right now, it has not been looking very good for the team with champions in their name. Now, as far as the Funky Fighters goes, I think Laser's kind of living up to what he said he was going to do to begin with. So
that's a second. It looked like he was looking up to the right. Maybe he's looking for a I'm on TV moment there. 543 points. We had kind of a stall for the Fish fam score to climb. See, starting back up. Meanwhile, the Cuddle Crew, Kayun, one of the best players in Fortnite. His duo, Aiden, in there as well. Both players from Ghost. Meanwhile, Xavier Woods, you see rotating there. Couple sword swings.
But they're picking up a lot of eliminations, but they're not getting any points. But maybe now is going to be the opportunity for them to do so, because the golden point D is opened up. Players are now going to earn 12 points in this particular circle. If they do manage to get in there, they can really get control of this game.
It's actually blowing my mind that we've gone 15 seconds. There we go. The golden ticket winner from the Funky Fighters.
Points.
The Llama Record Company making their way into the middle. They don't get points
alliteration on that name.
I know. That is totally throwing me off. Dear Fortnite, why now?
Why now when we're casting in front of all these people?
Big Star and Musa. Solid number of elims, holding it down up top for the Fish Fam, still climbing. You see the bottom right corner of your screen, by the way. Every 1 second of VIP is in one of those top 3 circles. That's 3 points per second. If they're holding the bottom middle, it's 12, but it's got to be uncontested. Xavier Woods saw a chance and goes in. Jordan Fisher, the Llama Record Company, they're in second place. Look at him crouching behind the walls, the little tiny builds. He can't build himself, but his teammates can, and that's the plan here, is to try and take ownership of the bottom, not stay exposed.
They got a lot of value out of that, though, Lupo. They're going to go up to second place. They will be at 660 points. Now, Xavier Woods is going to get back in there, and look how fast those points are going to start to climb. Might be able to pass the Sunshine Soldiers if it all works out for him. Jack Dylan Grazer goes on in there. Is going to get neutralized right away. And there are so many players circling around it, just focus firing down low and not allowing anyone to get any kind of footing in there. Even if you put down a build, the wood builds are going to be so weak. You have to double layer them, but you don't have the builds to do it. And then you have the Fish Fam continuing to earn points.
One of the most important strategies I think we're going to see develop over time is you're going to have teams start coordinating their attacks simultaneously. Because if you trickle in, if you send 1 or 2 at a time, you run into a full team of 4, things are going to go south. Chandler Riggs flying through the air, looking for a lunge on the team from a distance. He's trying to make some moves there. Fuse out, boxing Mackenzie Borg inside there. He's actually it's interesting enough. He's safe inside, and that's the Fish Fam holding it down.
That was such a great play, Lupo. The boxing right in the point. No impulses are going to send you out of there. You're protected completely. It's something that, while the impulses are phenomenal to be able to utilize to wipe people away from a point, you can't do anything if a build's going to be up at that moment.
Exactly. You have to remember, too, the VIP with the sword, they can't build. Jack's trying to fight his way out of that little terrain right there, but as the VIP, you have the sword in hand, you can swing for the rafters over and over again, but you can't protect yourself. So your teammates, they've got to come to your rescue, kind of box up and keep you safe. You see here Xavier trying to throw everybody off up top, 5 eliminations himself.
He needs protection, and his teammates are not going to be around him, and he's going to get picked off. Kayun, by the way, with 25 eliminations currently, but they're not on the scoreboard where they need to be. Down low, though, Jordan Fisher, Courage, Loserfruit. They're going to be tucked in the corner. They're going to win the game. This is it, and they pick it up. Jordan Fisher, Courage, JD, Loserfruit, and Lester pick up game 1.
Absolutely ridiculous. A come from behind victory. I said that bottom middle point was extremely important. 20 points a second is huge. You can hear Courage shouting like crazy in there. Deep cohesion at all times.
Not shouting.
I think that's the only volume that he knows.
El otro equipo, no me acuerdo qué era.
This is literally only the first of 6 games total for the entire day. Here's a look at the very last second. We literally said, boxing up your teammates. You see, Courage is inside the box, he's ready to turbo build and protect Lucifer, landing right next door just in case they need to rotate into a second box. And Jordan just playing defensive, kind of wiggling back and forth, doesn't want to get sniped from above, no shots from behind.
Se pusieron en la zona de esos 3 y sacaron puntos como
locos.
locos.
What's also really clever about that too is I know that they were putting down a lot of shots, and one has to wonder if they were trying to pick up as many eliminations as they can so they can get the 25 builds. Each elimination that they get from the siphon, and then at that point they can send Jordan down there and then start to just turbo build and hold the wall so that Jordan could just be uncontested and not have to deal with any of that pressure. And also, another thing too is that any VIP could just get in there and challenge it or just stop them from earning points. No one was able to do that in time. They pick up game 1. What a start to today's action.
Pretty cool. Big moves there. You have to remember, though, there's still 5 more games. That's going to be 5 points for placement for that team. The trickle down, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's still anybody's game. That's the first one down. Plus, now we're going to see teams start to develop new strategies. This is a totally new game mode. None of them have seen it before this. So everything is kind of off the top of their heads.
I saw Lachlan actually turn to his team and start to like strategize. Like you know, there's a lot of people out here, and I know there's like this common misconception that, you know, some of the Fortnite personalities and stuff, especially the ones that just create content on YouTube or Twitch or wherever, you know, maybe they're not as competitive. But here's the thing: once you get on that stage, once you get in the action, you get competitive. That's how it works, because no one wants to go out there looking like some buster. You don't want to lose, you know, like that's not fun. And you don't want to have courage just yelling at you the entire time, right? Because that's not fun. I mean, that you have to deal with that on a daily basis.
That's my life.
Yes, and you look at him, he's so stressed. In any case, we're gonna go down to the floor now. We got Pookie standing by with one of our competitors.
Thank you so much, guys. I am here with our first game winners. Guys, congratulations. Must feel amazing to take game one out of the hands of your competitors. Courage, I gotta ask, how does it feel to be up here right now?
You know, it's great being here at the Fortnite Summer Block Party. The arena is incredible. Epic did such an incredible job, but the best part of this is my team. Everyone's so willing to work together. Everyone's calling out. You know, Jordan Fisher, Loser Fruit, Lester, our golden ticket winner. We have communication unlike any other. Honestly, every other team here should be aspiring to be us, because not only are we incredible in-game, but we're all very gifted and talented dancers and singers too. So it's whatever though. Great first game. I'm proud of my team. They carried me. GG.
Well, that sounds like a really great time. You're not going to have to do any of the heavy lifting today, so that's great for you. So Jordan, I just want to kind of talk about, you know, you guys were in second place a lot of that game. You just came right up from behind at the very last second there. What happened? How did you guys pull that off?
Clutch factor, really. Clutch factor. That's the biggest thing. As an honorary member of the Girthquake squad, I just have to rely on clutch factor. And looking to my left and seeing Loser Fruit, seeing Jack, seeing our new friend Lester, I just knew that it was the right time to push where we needed to push, and that's what got us right here. So we're planning on doing that for the next 5 games, and really looking forward to continuing to talk to you.
Well, I look forward to interviewing you guys again as well. Loser Fruit, I have to ask, you are here with some of your content creator team members. How does it feel to go up against them? Sorry. How does it feel to go up against some of your team members here?
Oh yeah, no, it's good. I like seeing that Fish fam actually lost when they were winning the whole time. Imagine choking from being so far ahead. That must suck, Elliot. What? Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And Lester, congratulations for being here. How does it feel?
Oh, it feels awesome. I feel honored and blessed to have such a great team. Like Courage said, the communication is awesome. So we're going to keep winning and going to the finals, babe.
I love the positivity on this team. Thank you guys so much. Good luck in your next games. Back to you guys on the desk.
Thank you so much, Pooks. And actually, fun fact about Lester, you know, he's a dad. So everyone, happy Father's Day to Lester, right? And also to you as well. You know, so there you go.
I both have my own child, and I'm known as the Fortnite dad. So
you are, yes, that's very true. You are the father of all these people here.
You'll love to see the interaction between the team there too. A couple little shots from Loser Fruit at her mates there. Yeah. Meanwhile, you know what they say: it takes the power of 3 to carry Courage, JD. So there's a strong trio there at his side.
Yeah, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention the fact that this Aussie, you know, just banter, right?
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of friction there, right? I'm concerned about that flight. That's a long flight, guys. I don't know, man.
I can tell you from my experience going down there not too long ago. It's nothing but friendship between them. I promise. That's one of the things about the Fortnite community I think that I love. That every single person in here is here just to have a good time. That's right. It's all about positivity. Plus today and tomorrow, it's all about charity. So that's very, very.
But if you happen to talk some trash along the way, that's okay, right? We like it. We live for that stuff. Okay, so, well, game 1 was incredible. There were some big moments from there, so let's send it down to the floor as we have Sundown standing by to break down some of the action that we just saw.
Thank you so much, Lupo and Golden Boy. And I mean, are they really your friends if you don't tease them a little bit about their Fortnite skill? Love you there, Zeke. But we're going to take a look at some of the gameplay we just saw in the past match and what enabled these players to be so good and so successful. So first, we're going to hop on board with the cuddle crew. Aiden, again, one of the only players who has qualified for the duo competition for the World Cup on a controller. You can see them putting on a clinic here. They far and away had some of the best slaying numbers before we're able to turn it into objectives. And you can see how they set up a veritable base on these builds. We're constantly trying to get the eliminations to top back up on the siphon. You can see them there racking up and getting them and continuing to roll through. So many of these multiple elimination exchanges going on. And I mean, this is what the Ghost Gang is known to do. Kevin and Aiden just running through, challenging over and over again, taking 1vx situations like it's no problem, putting shots towards the middle, using the impulses to get themselves right into the fray and continue going, but again, was not quite enough to take it home. I'm incredibly interested to see what other strategies will be broken out. Just like Laserbeam and his team, they said they had a secret strat. It was that cartwheel emote all the way from spawn, all the way up there, but then of course, Fishman had to come through and ruin that little bit of fun. It's all about fun, the gameplay, and continuing showing off your creative prowess. But that is it for match 1, and match 2 is about to get started. So we're going to throw it back up to Lupo and...
De vuelta con Lupo y Golden Boy.
That's right. So the weather is beautiful. Yeah, it is. I mean, I haven't been outside.
¿Qué hace la GTA ahí, loco?
Kind of been indoors like this entire time.
O sea, me refiero, si no entrevistó ahora, ¿qué hace la GTA ahí? Porque la entrevistadora era otra.
How about this? How about this? Okay. I'll bring your mood back up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have game 2 ready to go. I need you to make some noise, please. Oh, you can be louder than that. Come on.
Okay, so that was more like a Golden Boy reaction. So that's okay. Yeah, it was a little bit. It was no. If that was a Golden Boy reaction, I hate to say it when I say it, and then everyone's just like, yeah, whatever. You know. But the good news is, folks, Lupo is right. The next game is going to be starting in just a little bit. Game 2. I hope everyone's enjoying the creative showdown. The countdown is on your screen, and now it's time to jump right back into the action. Game 2 underway. Let's see.
Ojo, Chalder el que tiene la espada ahora,
Jordan Fisher come out on top.
A
The
lo mejor
Llama
Chalder no
Record
es lo
Company.
de la
Is this
pistola
going to be
y
a
arma, pero
back-to-back
la
victory,
espada a lo
or
mejor puede ser lo
see
suyo.
someone
Ahí
else
rajan
take
unos
that
buenos
top
puntos.
prize and the 5 points that come with it? You can see all your
Que exhibir
VIPs
de
on
mando.
screen once again.
Amigo.
And also another note for our friends that have 2 players, they're actually swapping out each game. So Phantoms and Lost Kings will be swapping players out each game.
Exactly. Here we go. The Sunshine Soldiers.
Vale, ahí ya se puso un equipo, de ahí ya no lo bajan, ahí también. Ojo. Guau, el Aidan, loco, el Aidan ha muerto muchas veces. Llevan como 2 en esta partida. Tienen 14 minutos para hacer la máxima de puntos, loco. Fucking man.
Look out, Chickens coming up from behind. The Chicken Champions did not do too well.
We'll
see here if in game 2 they can change the tide. Chandler Riggs gets cut down.
Doesn't look like it's going to be the case, Lupo. They push it right forward to the Sunshine Soldiers,
sino
but
que por todas las construcciones que hacen, por lo que está construido y por los que construyen también, ¿sabes?
You can really block players from being able to
Eso
get
hace
through.
bajar los
And that is
FPS
going to
que te
be
cagas.
especially impactful for the players that do not have that Infinity Blade, because you got to use your ammo to get through there. You can also see the score breakdown there. So
Por eso en el
Llama
mundial cada vez
Record
que
Company was able to come away with 5 points because they
lo
won
castean
game
así,
1.
mira
And at the
esa
end of it, we're going
mochila,
to
loco,
tally
coge
all those
la
points
cámara.
to find out who is the Creative Showdown champion.
Esa mochila que tiene loco.
Add up 2, it's all for charity. Keep that in mind. So first or 8th, it doesn't matter. It's all for a good cause at the end of the day. Sharshak here. Players moving their way up top, trying to look for an opportunity to move up. Little jump around here on the ramp, but the player dropping right down behind.
Oh, man. That was rough. You hate to see that one, folks. A turnaround right away from one of the players from Little Whip Warriors. Is going to make the Brazilian pay, and that is actually also another note there, too. I wonder how Raven's Revenge are going to work with Zach Hardy. You know, I'm hoping that they're able to communicate, but also when you're in game, it works. You kind of just know what the other players are going to do, right? That's the name of it.
I don't know if you saw that quick little snipe there. Madison all the way up top, fighting a push. The Chicken Champions making their way up. Back-to-back eliminations. We're going to jump on board with the golden ticket winner from the Chicken Champions. They also have Chandler Riggs, One Shot Girl, and Nick A30. Oh, last second getting cut down there.
Yeah,
the lead right now. Lead right now, Sunshine Soldiers at 162 points with the Llama Record Company. They're starting to make their way back up. Jordan Fisher and the team are even. Look at this. You have window edits for peak shots through there. Player knocked that wall out. Courage building up on the outside, trying to establish a little base here. They have very limited resources, Golden Boy, which means they have to be very particular about how they use them. But if they're picking up eliminations, that's an additional 25 material straight into the inventory, so you do have a chance to continue to build and maybe reinforce what you've already put up. But here we go. Sunshine Wings from the side.
Sunshine Soldiers once again are going to push in there, and the Chicken Champion's right behind. Again, 30 is going to get caught, but manages to stay up. You're going to have Chandler Riggs pushing on forward. He manages to cut down one to size. Jordan Fisher going to be in a 1v2, but will have the support from Courage. Courage going in for the help, takes out one shot girl, and it's going to come down the Courage, but it's Chandler Riggs who gets high, picks up the Elim, and the Chicken Champions are looking to climb the leaderboard.
Ojo, Chandler es un jugador de 19 años de edad, actor, que desde muy joven empezó a jugar, no mentira, empezó a caracterizar a Carl en The Walking Dead. Wow, loco, pero es que mira cómo se hace con la espada. Mira, te lo dije que se iba a hacer con la espada, ¿no?
Looking to see him in the top prize this time around and taking first place. Who knows, though? It is truly anyone's ball game. And Raven's Revenge have now managed to climb all the way up. And earlier on, it was all Sunshine Soldiers. Even the Llama Record Company had some shining moments, but Raven's Revenge seemingly coming out from the shadows.
Raphael sitting on only one elimination. That little clip there, very well done, Golden Boy.
Thank you. Been doing this for like 30 years.
You have to keep in mind, Raphael, he doesn't need to push for eliminations, although it would probably be a good time, and he actually does get a solid lunge, almost that Elim, can't quite pick it up. But eliminations in this game mode, they don't actually get you any points. It's all about having your VIP in the control point at the top of these three towers. Team Evolve, when they built this, they knew that that was kind of the goal, to focus on team cohesion and support.
Hay una mochila super exclusiva que se consigue solamente en China.
They do help. Don't get me wrong. You get a quick siphon,
debe estar, pero es una de estas
shield. You get the 25 materials straight into your inventory. It's all wood too, so you can reinforce everything you built.
Esa y
it's more about sticking by your VIP.
Sí, un escudo negro.
Phantoms, their VIP, the sword wielders. You've got multiple layers. Look at this structure. Lil Whip Warriors have built up. It's more than one layer, which means they've been picking up eliminations and using those materials. Right, that's right. Force and build up. It's fantastic.
You have to be smart about where you're going to place those builds. Protect your VIP, but most importantly, give you an angle so that you can continue to benefit from the siphon on the HP as well as the siphon from the builds. If you're able to do that, you might see yourself continue to climb on up through that scoreboard, maybe be in first place at the end of this game. Bear in mind, though, in a few moments, in 2 minutes' time, the next point is going to open up. The golden circle, point D, will open up. But for now, though, I actually believe we have Kitty down on the stage here. She has a member of Phantoms. I'm wondering how they're going to sort out that whole two of them being here thing.
Hey, Golden Boy, yes, I'm here on the floor right now with Kyle that makes up the duo with Vinny for Phantoms. Now, Kyle, how did you guys decide who would be playing first?
You know, I wanted to give it to Vinny. Vinny is a champion when it comes to Fortnite. I just started playing, but I wanted to toss it back over his way because they got a whole dynamic. We got a whole plan, a strategy we worked out. So Vinny's up right now.
La verdad es que no sé quién es. No, ese no es Carl.
So how can you support your partner from the side even if you're not playing?
Oh, I'm just giving him back massages. I'm telling him good stuff. I'm looking at the boys. I'm telling them they look good. You know what I mean? It's all about positive affirmations to win the game and get the dub.
Oh, I absolutely love that. So going into the next game, how are you going to strategize differently than these guys?
Kuya.
Look,
Why Chokara Mayamal?
We're still feeling each other out. They might have had their win over there. We're working on ours for right now. So it's all going to be
mi cara por ahí yendo. No, mentira, la cámara no sé dónde quedó. Ah, que hay respawn de espada. Guau. Se mató de altura.
Massage that goes a long way. Relieve a little bit of the tension. They are carrying a sword around.
This is true.
You know, the thing's got to be heavy.
It's a heavy blade. It's a heavy blade.
Quiero ver Chalder. Póngame la cámara.
Look at everyone starting to focus around, and Pokimane, she's getting all up in that business.
Y mañana voy a hostear la Prime, loco, sin falta.
Take out the VIP there. Jack Dylan Grazer there. Looking for the quick hunting rifle
Póngame la cámara del Charles, loco. El Charles llevaba como 10 kills con pura espada, loco.
protecting and strategy and waiting till the right moment. Players in this mode are way more exposed, with the exception of Lachlan, Phantoms, and
Proxima Samananachon Cyber.
This is the push in. I think.
Oh no! Their VIP actually flew out. Phantoms has to get in there. He has to get in, but he's on the other side. He cut down his teammates. What he doesn't know that his teammates can actually edit that.
Próxima semana Nación Cyber. Sí, porque es jueves y viernes el mundial, así que sí, voy a ir. Ojo, este equipo. Ojo, que remontan, loco, están en la zona D.
The impulse did not stop them, Lupo. It actually kept them in this because the builds were there. They managed to benefit so much from Point D opening up. They're at 483 points in counting. They're going to overtake Raven's Revenge any moment now, but finally, Loserfruit pushes on in and is able to stop that miraculous run that Little Whip Warriors managed to put together.
It might be time for the Llama Company to take over. Keep in mind, this inner circle is worth 12 points a second for your VIP when uncontested, and Jordan Fisher is swinging repeatedly.
Ojo, que parece que vuelve a ganar el ¿cómo se llama? El Courage de los Ravens, creo.
Why yo hoy como we on Esperando a las 3 con el tequila.
Y yo como voy esperando al tequila, loco. Ojo que le robaron la zona sí, la zona D. Fíjate, 12 puntos por segundo que pasa, loco. Te pones ahí y te pones a chetar, loco. ¿Qué está haciendo el Big Star, loco? Deleteado.
Jordan Fisher. He's getting more points. Finally, he's going to get stopped again and Loserfruit's kind of deja vu.
Por el momento va ganando el equipo Llama,
They end up getting shut down finally, and now Little Whip Warriors are going to be inside of the point, but they need Phantoms to get there so they can start to earn.
Qué deleteada, loco. Yo odio cuando me hacen eso en la World Cup o en Arena, loco. Te meten una deleteada.
They're in first place now, and I don't think anybody's going up there.
Well, it seems like Jordan Fisher and the Llama Record Company are going to be in there again. They're gonna pass this for sure. I mean, wait a minute, he ends up getting thrown out of there, and then players now, the impulses, because there's nothing there to protect them.
Look, Raphael's not even moving.
Someone needs to stop them.
840 points here in a second. They have a lead in first round. 4 minutes remaining. Somebody's got to go after that before too long. Otherwise, the fighting in the bottom is going to cause too much commotion. The chaos, no one's going to be able to pick up the points. It might be a victory royale for Raven's Revenge here in a second. We'll see. Less than 4 minutes now.
Yeah, Raphael, like no one's around him.
No one's up there.
No one's around him. No one's paying attention to the point that they're controlling, evidently. But Fish Fam gonna push in, maybe get some protection there. They don't have their VIP, and here he comes. Mackenzie's now gonna be established inside. Jordan Fisher goes in there once again to try and benefit from that 12 points, but this is insane.
Can't believe what I'm seeing.
Finally, the Cuddle Crew is going to challenge this.
Oh my gosh, that almost became one of the biggest upsets, literally by sitting and not moving.
They don't have long to go, though, Lupo. 9:42 left. That's close. 9:42 total to 1,000. Right there. This could very well go to Brazil right here, right now in Game 2.
The Llama Record Company,
ojo que ganan los cuervos.
Jordan Fisher, Courage, JD, Loserfruit, and their golden ticket player may be making a move.
Ojo que ganan los cuervos.
3 minutes remaining. Blue Whip Warriors are climbing as well. They may have ownership of one of those top control points, and it may be uncontested. It's still going.
Está muy peleado entre la Llama y los cuervos.
Cuddle Crew are actually going to be in the middle. Cuddle Crew are going to be in the middle, and no one's stopping them. And they're gaining points, and they're gaining it fast. They managed to get to fourth. They're going to be in third.
Esa remontada que están haciendo el equipo
Cuddle. Challenge, and Xavier Woods is going to get picked. Which means no more points are going to be earned for the Pink Warriors there of the Cuddle Crew.
Sitting up top. Again, Raphael unchallenged, 960 points.
¿Qué tasas?
Make some noise. This could be the end of the match.
No one is going to stop them. No one's looking for them. They're in the shadows, unseen, and they will have their revenge. The Ravens' revenge. GG. Unbelievable.
Ojo, ganó otra vez, ¿no? No, esta vez no.
And steal that away from everybody else.
Honestly, what a ridiculous move there, and it ended up paying off. You see him
ganó el equipo Raven,
down
loco.
there on the floor. Now, I have to say, the decision to not go for that D control point, 12 points a second is big, but it's not required, obviously. Yeah. They had the opportunity to sit up top. There was a pretty substantial fort around them, too, and they went basically undetected. Look at the smile on Rafael's face, the excitement there.
He's so happy. Also, Patriotic, 20 eliminations in that game. Shock with 14 eliminations. So they were slaying around, protecting their VIP. That's why they were able to snag that victory. No one expects the Raven, nevermore.
I don't even know how to reply to that, Golden Boy. You are the worst.
I'm proud of myself.
You should be. That was excellent.
Game 2 certainly brought us some.
Me imagino que la que se la está llevando son la que organiza ahí todo el evento de adentro, loco. La que te dice a quién te va a entrevistar y cómo tienes que hacer las cosas.
Was a sneaky plays of Raven's Revenge, and no one challenging them. And all the players are going to be wearing the skins of the character and the team that they're representing. So you have to identify where they are.
Están diciendo que cada jugador tiene una skin que representa a su equipo.
Maybe we should be challenging Raven's Revenge and not allowing them to be able to get any more points. Like you have to stop them right at their spawns. I would even imagine, but
keeping your eye on the score. A big note there. It's just the VIP that matters. So if you can eliminate that sword carrier, you know that team's not going to score any points until they respawn and come back into the match.
This is very true, and we're going to continue to highlight it and talk about the incredible plays that we've seen. But for now, let's actually send
¿Le quiere bajar o te pones los audífonos, vale?
I am up here right now with these guys. They were just telling me how much energy they feel after that victory. You guys did such an incredible job. I saw you all protecting your VIP. Yeah. Who is coming out as the leader of the team right now?
Oh man, it's difficult. I think everyone's just giving calls there. At some point, he was giving the shots, I was giving the shots, he was giving the shots, so we are just like a team effort that we're doing, but it's just insane.
Oh, it is insane, and I could see the reaction on your guys' faces right when you won. So there is that fourth point that comes available. In the center, it has extra points. Why did you decide not to go for it?
Yeah, what do you think? You're the luck charm. Me? I think we wanted to play it safe and just try to get the slow points. And the closer we got, the less English these guys start speaking. Yeah. So I just try to pretend I know what they're talking about. Yeah. I was just the one that should be protected. I feel like an Avenger protected by these guys.
You looked like an Avenger, hopping around, leaping around there, and having them all build around you. So going into the next game, are you guys going to do anything differently to secure the ultimate victory royale?
I don't know. Actually, our first game wasn't that good. Then we stopped, talked with each other, set the strategy, and it worked out. So that's nice.
I'm gonna try it again.
Rafael Raccoon.
See if it works again.
¿Quién será, loco? ¿Será un pique?
Don't listen to us, please.
Yeah, you guys might get a little focused now that they know your strategy and you came out so strongly. So, Zach, you are the golden ticket winner. What does it feel like to be up on the stage playing with these guys?
It feels crazy playing with guys this good, and I'm just trying to keep up and not hold them down, so just protect the VIP.
Yeah, protect the VIP. Well, congratulations on that win, guys. Looking forward to see how you perform coming up, but we got to get into some more games, sending it back up to the casters.
Thank you so much, Kitty. And Raven's Revenge, they are very happy with their victory.
Escritor guionista brasileño, es conocido por su libro de literatura juvenil, siendo su trilogía de los dragones de Letter su obra más conocida a nivel internacional. Ojo, el escritor de dragones de Letter.
Everyone was more focused on that D control point. I'm curious how things are going to change going forward. I got to ask you a question, GB. If you put yourself on one of these teams, you're down there in the pit with everybody else, what would you do to try and take the lead and hold it in a situation like this?
Well, I mean, you know, as a person who's a former competitive player, I could tell you that I will be looking at the strategy. I will be looking at how...
Nos vemos.